good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having an amazing day. I am at work today, guys. Yes. And I wish I wasn't. Right as soon as I came in, it was like stuff being thrown on my desk. Oh, go process this, go do this, go do that. And I'm like, what the freak? Are you freaking kidding me? So I walk over. I didn't even put down my bag. I just clocked in, walked to my boss, and I'm like, I'm here. And she's like, why'd you say it like that? You sounded like you weren't going to come in. I was like, well, I wasn't feeling good. I got a runny nose. My husband got me sick. Long story short, I was debating on coming in. I was contemplating. Anyways, sorry about the sniffles, guys. Yes, my nose has been running all freaking night, all yesterday. Anyways, but I'm not as bad as my husband with his allergies and making all that noise. Yes, I know. Y'all notice that in my videos when he's with me, that he makes noise with whenever I'm recording. And I try to record whenever he's not doing it, but it's like, all of a sudden it happens. Oh my God. My piercing is like, oh, I didn't put cream on it. It's like scabbed up. It never does this. It's like dry skin around it. The other day it was trying to reject, and I was trying to make sure that it wouldn't reject, but it's kind of hard with these kind of piercings just because sorry guys, I'm all over the place right now because I haven't recorded this morning. And you know what, before we get into this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that little bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Share everywhere. Now, what I was saying is, it's kind of hard to keep these piercings, intact because they reject your skin. Like, if they don't like your skin, they'll start pushing their way out. And, I mean, there's some that they like my skin, and then I had some, like, right here on my neck that it rejected, and they pushed it out. Like, literally pushed it out. Or I had to pull off. Like, it was stuck a little bit, so I had to pull it off. So, yeah, it was kind of nasty. I was going to record it, but I was like, no, I'm not gross like that. I don't like showing people nasty stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I got to work. I didn't even put my bag down. Went to talk to my boss. Went to my office. Noticed all these papers on my desk. And I was like, those are all of mine. I got a lot of returns coming to my department. Oh, my God. That's my day back, huh? Anyways, I went to my boss and I was like, she wants me to process her stuff. I was like, is she leaving for the day? Is she going home or what? I was like, what is she doing? And she was like, no. And then she was like, oh, she's going to be in and out of meetings today. I was like, oh, really? I was like, oh, okay. Hold that thought. So anyways, guys, so I was like, where's she going? Where's this lady going that I have to do her job? I'm like, where? I come back from having my day off, and for me to see all these papers, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ask. So I took matters into my own hands, and I walked over there. And I was like, are you leaving for the day? Are you not going to be here? Trying to be like, okay, let me get this out of her. You know what I mean? Like, let me ask. So she was like, oh, I'm going to be in a seminar all day long. Well, I'll be in and out, but, I'm not going to be here, so I can't do this and I can't do that. And I'm like, what the freak? Like, are you freaking kidding me? So I was like, okay, all right, that's fine. you know, do what you gotta do. So, I was like, okay, so I have to do her job. Well, comes to find out, she orders the wrong paper to print out some stuff that I have to do, the processing stuff that I have to do. She's like, well, there's a little bit, but there's not a lot. And if you run out, you're probably going to have to roll it on the little thing so you can print out the rest of them. I was like, okay. I'm like, how hard can this be? So I'm over here doing the job. Paper runs out. And I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? So I'm over here trying to roll this paper. It's like UPS paper, like the papers that have where you ship it to, and it has their tracking number and all that stuff on it. That's what it prints out. So I'm over here rolling the blank paper on the little rolly thing, and I get about maybe that much on there, and I put it in there. I was like, that should be enough. Well, I finished doing my stuff, and then I'm like, crap, I'm a few short. So I was like, you know what? Let me try it a different way. So I was like, the back part, well, the little machine's like this, and in the inside it has like the little rolling thing where you put the roller. Well, in the back of it, where it opens up, like the mouth opens up like that, and then right here in the center it has like a little slit. So like if you close it, the little slit opens up like that. Let's see how my hand is. It has like a little opening in the back. So I was like, what if I put the paper through the back instead of rolling it? Let me put the paper through the back and, you know, hook it onto the front. So I did that, and I was like, hopefully this will work. It won't skip, because when I rolled it on there and put it in there, it was skipping every other one. So whenever I put the straight paper in there, it worked. It did one, you know, one at a time. My boss lady. I asked her for a ride. I asked her if she wanted a ride. She's like, no, I'll walk. She goes, you know, I'll walk. I was like, okay. So she's walking right now. But anyways, I put the paper in there. Genius! I'm a genius. It worked. So I go and tell her. And she's still there. So I'm still like, why couldn't she do this? Why couldn't she do this? If I'm already done, why couldn't she do it? So I go and tell her, I was like, look, you know, I wrote it on there. It skipped every one. You know, it printed, skipped, printed, skipped. And then I told her, look, it had a little opening in the back. So I put it in there, clicked it down. She was, okay, well, we'll try it tomorrow. Well, I noticed that I had missed one to process one. So I was like, let me process it. And once I did that, everybody's friendly around here. Everybody waving and everything. Must be a good day. Everybody waving. Or it's barely morning. Wait till the afternoon, guys. Everybody be like, I don't know you. But anyways, so I processed those last ones, and I put it in there, and I let the paper sit on the back instead of rolling it in there, and it worked. I'm a genius. So I told her. She's like, oh my God, you're a genius. I was like, you didn't have to tell me that. I already knew it. I said that in my head. I didn't tell her that because she probably would have got pissed off. But anyway, so yeah, I figured out something because she ordered the wrong paper. So yeah, you know, her wrong, I made it right. Anyways, that being said, so I told my boss, I'm like, look, I gotta run and drop off a paper at the admin building in a little bit. And then this person was like, well, I need you to do this before you do anything else. And I'm like, okay, you know, fine, whatever. Well, I went and took the paper over there, and I'm so stupid. I forget the lady's name, and I'm like, like totally off. I put an A instead of an O in the lady's name, and I'm like, oh crap. I was like, what's her name? And I have the paper in my hand, and her name's on there, and I still said her name wrong. And I'm like, you're such a goofball, Jessica. You're such a goofball. But anyways, so yeah, I did that. And I dropped it off, and the lady's like, oh, well, she's not here right now. And I was like, well, can I just drop it off and just, leave it on her desk? And I was going to go put it on her desk, but the lady's like, oh, well, I'll take it and I'll go put it on her desk. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. I was like, well, let me make sure I signed everything. So I'm looking at it, making sure I documented everything, everything's right. And so she takes it, and I was like, oh, thank you. Y'all have a nice day. And they say, you have a nice day. And I'm all like, why the fuck didn't she let me put that paper? Excuse my language. Why didn't she let me go put that paper on her desk? Why did she have to go put that paper on her desk? Why couldn't I do it? You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't I do that? Why? I am awesome, guys. I am awesome. I'm awesome every day. That being said, I went to the doctor yesterday. And this doctor, I told him that I was swelling up, that, sorry if I'm dark, that I'm gaining weight. And he's like, no, you're petite, you're little, you're fine, your weight's fine. And I got on the scale, and I checked my weight, and he's like, you didn't even let me check it. And I was like, I'm fat. And he starts laughing. He's like, no, you're not, you're petite, you're fine. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm gaining weight. He goes, no, you're fine. You're just fine. Your weight is fine for what you're supposed to be weighing. And I was like, no. I said, that's not how I feel. I don't want to feel like this. I feel fat. I wish that I can have somebody that can sponsor me, and I can do like a weight loss or a tummy tuck, or something on that. But I wish that can happen. But anyways, somebody that can sponsor me I can go do that, and then I can show everybody else, hey, well, y'all can do this. If I can do this, y'all can go do this. Take off a little bit here, take it off a little bit here, off a little bit here. You know what I mean? A little bit here. I know, I'm rambling. I'm talking a lot, and that's just me, guys. I talk a lot, and I want to do more content for my videos, and I want to do a lot more stuff, and it's just, sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what kind of content. I'm going to change up some of my content, and I'm going to do some different stuff, but like other stuff than that, sometimes I want to do challenges, and sometimes my husband doesn't want to do them with me. And I don't have anybody else that would want to do them with me. So it's kind of like, you're down if you do, and you're down if you don't. You know what I mean? Anyways, that being said, let me do outfit of the day. Oh, and I did forget to tell y'all, I did go to the doctor yesterday, and whenever I was checking in, the doctor was like looking at me. He looked at me like from up and down, and I was like, what's wrong with me? What did I do? Am I dressed stupid or what? And he's like, no. I was like, what? It's my shoes. I was wearing my little fluffy shoes yesterday, and he was like, they look comfortable. I said, they are. They are very comfortable. I love these shoes. And he was just like, I don't know. Like yesterday, I was just like happy, like excited, and I felt like me, like me, like the way I'm supposed to feel, like excited, happy. I feel good about being alive. You know what I mean? Like being here, and I feel like I'm fat, guys. Anyways. So that being said, I was just happy. I was excited. I was just, maybe because I was with my husband, and we spent the day all day together yesterday. We went to go eat. We ate breakfast. We ate lunch. And then I got sick. Yeah, I didn't tell you that. I got sick. I felt like the food was all up here. Anyways, guys, like I was saying, I got sick. Food felt like it was all right here. So I get home, and guess what? It all came up. The food all came up, and I got sick, and I didn't feel good. So about 4 o'clock, my husband comes in, and he's not feeling good. Everything's just coming out of him left and right, and from both ways. And we both take some medicine, and we both lay down. We watched this movie called In the Woods. It's about Little Red Riding Hood, Jack and the Beanstalk, Rapunzel, Cinderella, like all in one. And let me tell you guys, if y'all haven't seen that movie, that movie is awesome. I mean, it's like a musical kind of, but guys, I got it. Me and my husband actually got into that movie. Like, we actually got into it. Y'all need to watch it. It's a must-see movie. I mean, I kept on was like, what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? I think they had the baker and the wife. I don't know which one that one is.